everybody. I'm Hoarder Gamer, and today we're going to talk about No Justice, Issue 1. Wow. I feel weird here because I just recently reviewed Venom Issue 1, and I think I said wow on that one as well, but it's deserved. And it's rare that I'll get Issue 1 of a comic and be as blown away as I am by both Venom and No Justice Issue 1. So, this gets a little complicated. You had the whole thing, Dark Days through DC Comics, and it involved dark, twisted versions of Batman and all this sort of insanity with a thing called Nth Metal. Okay? Well, long story short, there's a thing called the Source Wall, and to basically stop these terrible, monstrous, almost demonic things to come out of it, there's a crack that was created in the Source Wall. So, unfortunately, that crack has caused another problem. It seems there are 4 Omega Titans that have been basically brought together by the crack in the wall, and they are insanely dangerous on like a planetary level. Basically, we've seen one of them in this book. It looks something almost like Galactus. It's gigantic, and like, you know, able to eat a planet like it's an apple type of thing. But this is a wild book because, as most JLA things, there's insane devastation, there's violence, there's craziness like that. And heroes are there to stop it, or try to stop it anyway. Well, here it's Brainiac. And Brainiac and his robot, I don't know if you'd say drones or what, assistants, I don't know what you call them exactly. His army, I guess you could say. And his awesome Brainiac skull ship and everything with the tentacles, that's all in here. But you find this out. One of these Omega Titans has attacked Colu, the planet where Brainiac is from. He is not here to hurt or imprison the members of the Justice League. He's here to team up with them. He actually sees this threat as a threat to not only Colu, but the entire universe, and he basically approaches them, and after kidnapping him first. Which is kind of funny, because they wake up in his ship, and they're like, wait, what's going on here and everything? And there's a great scene between Beast Boy first meeting Harley Quinn, it seems, which is very entertaining. And we find out as the younger members of the Titans are like waking up and like, oh my god, what's going on here? Batman, Superman, and Brainiac walk in, and Brainiac goes, you are among allies. And it's like, wait, what's going on? And then he talks about the 4 Omega Titans and how dangerous they are, and that the crack is what basically brought them together. So, reiterating what I mentioned earlier, he gives them that information. So, anyway, they realize that they don't even have enough heroes to take this on. So, Brainiac's idea is to, first off, get the heroes into different groups. Basically, like Omega fighting groups. To, like, perfectly take on each of the Titans. Okay? And he arranges who's going to be in what group and everything like that. And then we find out there aren't enough heroes. So we actually have a number of villains, including Lex Luthor, show up. And an amazing scene where Martian Manhunter tries to read Lex Luthor's mind, and Lex is like not having any of it, and says, you do that again, I will burn you alive. That was pretty wild. Amanda Waller shows up. And she tries to use all the most powerful superhero psychics to basically tap into or hack into Brainiac's mind. And that goes in a very interesting direction. The final page of the book is wild, and I don't want to ruin it for you. I did have spoilers in my Venom review, but that was because one of those largest spoilers was on page 1 or 2. So here it's much easier to avoid them and actually give you a good idea what the book's about. This is only 4 issues, so it's a 4-issue series, and it's one every week. and this is the issue 1 review. And I do plan on reviewing the other issues as well, but this was great. Like, no joke, this is a 9. This is a lot of clever ideas. For me, I've mentioned in the past, Justice League, one of my least favorite DC books, at least since Rebirth. I've mentioned that it's been a lot of spectacle, but not a lot of heart, not a lot of excellent characterization. Just kind of focusing on like big things exploding and stuff, and not a lot to draw me back to it. But No Justice, very good. Also, it's Scott Snyder, so behind Dark Days as well as Metal, which is that insane 6-issue story arc about those evil Batmen and a dragon and other crazy ass things, and it's very good. I think the trade comes out pretty soon for it. I think in June or something like that. I don't know. It might be a hardcover. My trade might be after. I am not exactly sure. But I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I highly recommend No Justice. I give it a 9, and I hope to see you guys later. Whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, thank you very much, and I'll see you later with some more reviews. Thank you. Bye-bye.